April 15th is a baseball holiday, Jackie Robinson Day, as we celebrate the 76th anniversary of Jackie breaking baseball's color barrier. The Orioles and Sox right back at it. Game 2 of a 3-game weekend series on a gorgeous day. Kyle Gibson, the veteran right-hander, has won his first 3 starts as an Oriole, and Michael Kopech, coming off a tough loss, he pitched very well.
Guys driving in the big runs for the Oaks.
On the ground, and that'll get through. And he draws another walk. That's the 4th free pass he's gotten in the series.
I didn't get anything to show for it.
Line drive. Colas will make the catch. Mullins with a tag in advance. And they're at first and third. Short lead by Rutschman. Here comes a 1-2 again, and he got him on a slider.
That's the slider we were talking about, and after showing him face-high fastballs, and then the wipeout costs you a lot less.
In the air, Colas will grab it, and a nice escape by Kopech in the very first inning.
Most likely get it done.
Off the fist, going to be a tough play, and he throws it away, and Benintendi on his way to second, and he's going to try for third, and he's going to make it. Kyle Gibson had way more time than he thought as he made a perfect. Benintendi's going to stay put. That's a terrific backhanded pick by the Gold Glover Urias. He made that look easy. Big 3-2, and he struck him out. So 2 down. It'll be up to Eloy in his 18 outings against the Sox. This will get him out of it as Mateo makes the play. So Gibson works around his own error. Nothing after an inning.
After this, Detroit comes to Baltimore. Boston comes to town. Mateo with a high fly ball slammed into left field. And this ball is long gone. Jorge Mateo blasts off for home run number 3. And the shortstops scorched earth start to 2023 continues with a trip around the bases on the south side.
No slow start for Jorge Mateo. Came in batting .306. Well, this is how you compress a baseball right here. I mean, he got every bit of this one.
Mullins to first, and that gets past a diving Vaughn into the right field corner. Cedric's going to go for 2, and he'll make it standing. So back-to-back extra base hits to start the Orioles off in the 3rd.
And all of a sudden, anyway.
And Rutschman lines this one to short, and the only way you could get him out now is if he hits it right into somebody's glove on a line. Andrews there.
Playing through the zone longer.
And another one, this time against Ryan, ending an 8-pitch battle with a strikeout.
Yeah, just a perfect pitcher's pitch.
With 2 gone. Grounder to Lenin Sosa. Jorge Mateo with a leadoff homer. It's 1-0 Orioles.
First inning. Benintendi was at third with only 1 out and no contact.
Backhanded by Urias. Sets his feet. And the bounce throw gets away from Mountcastle.
Well, the question is, do you give him a base hit? I'm thinking you do because it's a tough play.
Driven to right, way back there, and it is caught right up against the fence. Santander makes the catch, and they will give him the out.
Yeah, on the transfer, he dropped the baseball, but
Grandal out in the left center. That's going to get in there. Let's see if Vaughn can score. He will be held at third. And it looks like the right decision. Just as he got to the bag, that throw got to the cutoff man. Mateo forward. And in the air to right, should be deep enough. Vaughn tagging, and he will score. And I think a good job by Yaz to stay put. The last thing you want to do is have him get thrown out at third before the run crosses. 1-1.
Eddie Moeller, good athletic teams with everything.
That is into the right field corner. Elvis streaking to third, and he's going to come around and score. Andrew Benintendi gives the Sox the lead.
He gets out in front, pulls it into the corner, and Elvis is off to the races. Eddie Rodriguez says, come on along. They're never going to get you at home. And he was right on the money.
Chris Holt, their pitching coach, will make a visit. Frazier trying to keep Benintendi tight at second. And it kicks away from Mateo, and Benintendi will end up at third. That ball was hit really hard. We'll see how they score it. I'm guessing it'll be an error. They will try to turn it. Vaughn hustling, and it's a double play. But they do have the lead 2-1 after 5.
Only the Mateo home run to bring in a run. Santander got a good pitch to hit there. Out to right field and deep. And finally, Anthony leaves the building. The Orioles home run hitting leader in 2022. Took until his 57th trip to the plate this year, but he will take his sweet time getting around the bases after squaring the score.
Do it, Tony. Boy, Santander's. That ball just not quite where Kopech wanted. That's right down there where Santander likes it.
They should all have to wear chains as well on Jackie Robinson Day with
at least a name tag or something.
Right? Can you imagine Sage Fox like it's a conference at a convention center? You have to wear the name tags. Hello. Frazier hard through the right side, base hit. Adam Frazier is enjoying his time in a shift-free world. And Hayes go ahead run at second. Frazier at first. Urias takes ball 4. And the Orioles load him up on a hit and 2 walks after the Santander home run. Full of birds. And James chases strike 3. Middleton picks up the first out. Bases loaded, 1 out. Mateo. He drills it into left field, a base hit, and Mateo drives in his second run of the game. You wanted him to sit off speed. He got a changeup, and he absolutely destroyed it. It's 3-2 O's.
Well, half a day, Jorge, huh?
Will history repeat itself? Yeah, you bet it will. Out, out, out. And Mullins will go to first, his second run scoring walk of the series. It brings in Frazier to make it 4-2.
On the ground is short. They'll get 1, 2. Oh, a huge double play. As they do limit the damage, the Orioles, however, have the lead. And the 3-2. He walked him.
And Gibson is really unhappy with himself. He prides himself on pinpoint control normally.
Nick Maton hit a game-ending 3-run homer last night. That'll be caught. Hayes on the move, retires Grandal. And he drives it deep to left, and we're tied. Sometimes you just gotta hit home runs.
Well, Jake, no stranger to those. That's his third. They've all been hit here. And that one on a hanging slider ties the game at 4. And what else can it be but a hanging slider and a game-tying 2-run homer? Jake Burger crushes this ball, and a no-doubter to left. And we've got ourselves a brand new game as Daniel Coulombe comes on. He's been very, he has been around. This is his 6th organization.
Little tap in front of the plate. McCann jumps on it. That's the second out. Well, a new ball likes to think that way. And he sends one out to right, deep, and caught. Jake Burger ties it up. Sliders and burgers. It's 4-4 as we head to the 7th. Now I'm hungry. Might there be a play for Vaughn? Plenty of room.
Houston to the World Series in 2021. Popped up by Anthony, right field. And this is going to be Sosa and Colas. And it's Sosa with the catch as Colas nearly came into him. Now we got a slider hung up there, and Hayes punched it to center field deep. And this ball is off the wall in play. Hayes motoring around second. Going to try to make it 3. He will. Orioles' first triple of the season.
0-2
Case all 3 times. And Arias gets drilled. Oh, goodness. Brandon Hyde came sprinting out of the dugout.
Be able to take it.
Fastball outside. He walked him. How about that? 3 games with the Orioles. He's driven in a run in all 3. Ryan O'Ribbies with a bases loaded walk, and it is 5-4 Baltimore.
Yeah, and you
go to Mateo, 3 for 3 game. And Jorge with a ground ball, right side, gotta hurry, and Grayman is there. He covers, he gets the out. The Orioles leave him loaded. They get a run with a 2-out rally. O'Hearn with a bases loaded walk. It is 5-4 Birds.
Organization.
Yeah, Henderson #1 overall in the majors. Diving stop, Mateo can't get him. Throw gets by, and Elvis is aboard.
That's got to be a base hit, and the Orioles get a break because that could have easily have gone into the duck.
Andrus at first. And Benintendi strikes out.
It's 347, which is wonderful.
Popped him up. Shallow right. Santander coming in for out #2. To start the year in terms of the on-base streak for Vaughn, and he drills one out into deep left center field. That ball is off the wall. Elvis around third. Eddie Rodriguez will send him. A play at the plate. He's safe. We're tied again.
A rocket.
And the go-ahead run now in scoring position. Charged by Henderson. Not a good throw, and Eloy's safe. Inning still alive.
Mountcastle's had his problems at first base today. He hasn't.
RBI double. Hop fly to left. That's the Sunfield, and Hayes able to find it and makes the catch. We go to the 8th. Tied at 5. Courtesy that man. And Elvis with a good slide. Little cue shot, and Berger will just put it in his pocket. Base hit to right. Santander will hold at second.
Sox fans, show your team pride with the White Sox checking and an official White Sox debit card. Only a
1-2 on Frazier. And he got him. A huge strikeout for Lopez.
Well, the inability to bunt.
On a fly ball to left. Benintendi has it for out number 2.
Well, I know you never really know what's going to happen in the game, but if the
2-2 struck him out. Lopez fired up. Sox try to win it next.
Does apply here because the Orioles have lost the DH. So Mateo lays down a bunt on 2-1, and Berger throws him out at first. Henderson moves to third with 1 out. That's a good. Now a full count with Jimmy Lambert. And he walked him.
Boy, and a good take by Cedric Mullins, too.
Number 1 in the majors. Here's Rutschman. And a ground ball, dribble to the left side, backhanded Andrews. Sosa not in time. This time Adley beat it out and a run scores. So give Rutschman an RBI, and the Orioles take a 6-5 lead. The Orioles hold the White Sox. It will be Mountcastle with a high pop fly. And we will go to the bottom of the 10th. Orioles get their 1. Grandal, Berger, and Colas coming up in a 6-5 game.
Second in for Eloy. And the batter is Grandal. And he hits a slicer. Left field. That ball's going to get down. And we're tied. And Grandal's got a double.
didn't hit it hard this time, but he couldn't have thrown it out there in a better spot. So Gillespie throws a double on the first pitch, tying up the ball game, putting the winning run at second base.
And a base hit to left. Zavala to third. He'll be stopped there. Winning run at third with nobody out. Oscar Colas tries to win it. And he will. And that'll be over Santander's head. What a win for the White Sox. 7-6 in 10.
Well, this one had all the thrills and chills you could have wanted in a baseball game, and it ends a perfect way. Your first-year player, Oscar Colas, crashes the ball into right field, and the Sox win one in extra innings. Southpaw is beside himself, which is a good trick. And what a day it was at the ballpark. Santander just looked at it. No chance to do anything else.
So a chance to win their first series of the season tomorrow afternoon. And guess who is on the mound? Dylan Cease. Always like your chances